I'm Brandon Lang. This is your Friday, February 6th edition of My 2 Cents. In a moment, we're going to break down Uconn and St. Johns from Madison Square Garden. Plus, we'll take a peek at Belmont and Illinois of Chicago. We'll have it all for you. Plus, a take on ex-NFL lineman Kevin Johnson in just a moment. All right, before we go any further, download the Smack Talk app. SMACKTOK, fantasy football, player props, and a place you can go to vent, get anything off your chest, and talk a little bit of shit to anybody, anywhere, at any time. You'll thank me. Go take a peek at the Smack Talk app. Take a look around. You'll thank me. Trust me. All right, something else you'll thank me for. Super Bowl winner number 3 in a row. It was 2 years ago I gave you Kansas City over the San Francisco 49ers. That was a 150 dime winner. Then last year I gave you Philly over Kansas City, a 200 dime winner. Super Bowl winner number 3 in a row is 150 dime winner number 3 in a row. Divisional round, Patriots over the Texans. Then of course the national championship game, Miami of Florida plus the points over Indiana. So on the table before you is the greatest Super Bowl record in handicapping history, 27-6-2. And after the 150 dime winner, number 3 in a row on Sunday, it will be 28-6-2. Nothing more to say, nothing more to do, that the winning streak and the records don't say for me. Go get it. 150 dime winner, number 3 in a row, Super Bowl winner, number 3 in a row, and watch me go to 28-6-2 for my career. All right, free pick winner in a moment, my 2 cents. CTE has claimed another victim. Kevin Johnson played at Westchester High School in the late 80s. He won back-to-back state championships. He went to Harbor City Community College, transferred to Texas Southern, and was drafted in the NFL in the 4th round. He bounced around from Philadelphia to the Raiders throughout the 90s. And then he played in the Arena League. And then CTE set in. And on January 21st, in an unoccupied homeless house, he was brutally murdered. My question is, anybody that gets to the NFL and is around NFL coaches and is around that lifestyle, that you can't reach out to get someone to help you, maybe go and be an assistant coach someplace, maybe reach out to a coach, a position coach, somebody. And then it makes me take a step back and think just what the NFL is. It's basically a meat market. And when the NFL is done with you, if you didn't play long enough to get their pension, if you didn't hang in there long enough to have a substantial career to get a pension or get help, you're basically a piece of meat thrown away. And if you don't have the structure in your life, if you don't have the power to reach out to coaches, if you have CTE and it sets in, boy, does your life take a turn. And for Kevin Johnson, to be an elite athlete, because let's be honest here, if you make it to the NFL, you are an elite athlete. And for your life to end the way that it did, in a homeless house, brutally murdered, God, man, it just makes you take a step back and say the NFL really is a big-time money-making business, and when they're done with you, they're done with you. Heart goes out to Kevin Johnson. All right, free pick winner. We're going to do a little 2-team 5-point basketball teaser. That's right, 2-team 5-point basketball teaser. We're going to take St. Johns plus 2.5. We're going to take them up to plus 7.5. I think this game goes right down to the wire. Both teams absolutely red hot, both on winning streaks. And I think at MSG, Rick Pitino and the Johnnies take Uconn down to the wire. I think this is a 3-point game or less. Let's take the Johnnies up to plus 7.5. Illinois of Chicago earlier in the year went into Belmont. They were a 13.5-point underdog. They took them to the wire, losing 87-84. Tonight, they're getting 3.5 at home. We're going to tease them up to plus 8.5. I think Illinois-Chicago, who has played serious competitive basketball as of late, steps up and gets the job done here at home. Let's take Illinois-Chicago up to plus 8.5, and let's take the Johnnies to plus 7.5. And that is your 2-team 5-point teaser in college basketball. That's it, everybody. The Super Bowl, It's at your fingertips. 25 dimer in college basketball. Win or lose, back here Saturday with a big-time college basketball release and another edition of My 2 Cents.